Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to swatch for you 8 Gucci lipsticks, and these are all matte lipsticks that I picked up recently. They're beautiful. I just want to point out this is what my lips look like without any lipstick on. And the first shade I'm going to go with is the shade Peggy Taupe. These Gucci lipsticks, by the way, have really beautiful packaging. Oh my god, look at that. That's so stunning. It's a very shiny vintage gold style of packaging. It's beautiful. So this is the shade Peggy Taupe. Oh my god, I mean, that's beautiful. So this is the shade Peggy Taupe. A beautiful pink, I think, for brown skin tones, because it's not too light, it's also not muted. So this is more of a vibrant pink, and I think it's great for every day. It's really stunning. By the way, you guys are in for a treat. These lipsticks are incredible. This next shade is They Met in Argentina. This is one of those shades when I was trying to look at swatches online, it was very difficult because I wasn't sure if this shade was going to look good on me or not. This is actually a really beautiful shade, and I often wear this with a lip liner because it's actually pretty bright. So I'm going to first just dab it on my lips so you can see what it looks like, just lightly applied. It's a beautiful peach shade. Do you see what I mean? How stunning is this lip color? Look at that. Like, oh my god, it's a beautiful peach. So this is just lightly applied. Now I'm going to go in with full application. I know it looks really bright, but honestly, this is so beautiful. And if you apply it lightly, apply it with a brown lip liner, it's perfection. So let me just come in close. These shades are very pigmented. So what I'm going to do now is actually take some off, apply some brown lip liner, so you'll see what I mean. So I'm just going to go with MAC Cork lip liner. So this is the shade with some lip liner and not brightly applied, and it's beautiful. I've been wearing this shade to work. I really love it. So I'm going to come in a bit close. Next up is Virginia Fleur de Lis. That's what it looks like in the tube. Another beautiful shade. Oh my god, like how gorgeously purple, lavender tone is this shade. I love this. I don't wear purple shades very often, but this has like it's almost like a pinky magenta with a lavender purple undertone. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Gorgeous. Next up is the shade Cassie Magenta, which I think is like a true magenta shade. This is the shade Cassie Magenta. Beautiful, another beautiful shade. Next up is the shade Love Before Breakfast, which is a very bright pink. I am not perfectly comfortable in this shade, but let me show you what this looks like. This is the shade Love Before Breakfast. It's another very beautiful color. So just a quick difference between the two shades. This is Love Before Breakfast and this is Cassie Magenta. And you can see the Cassie Magenta is a little bit warmer, whereas Love Before Breakfast is really cool tone. It's beautiful. I mean, it's really stunning. Next up is a beautiful orangey red. So this is called Odalie Red, and you can see how orangey that is. And let me put it on. Yes. Yes, it's the perfect orange. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Kill me now. This is so beautiful. I apologize for the messy application, but this is Odalie Red. Wow. I feel like this orange red really brightens up my complexion. I feel like it makes my skin come to life, right? Beautiful, beautiful. If you're looking for an orangey red and you can't get a hold of Lisa Eldridge Dragon, whoo, yeah. Even if you can get a hold of Lisa Eldridge Dragon, I think this one is stunning. Next up is Constance Vermillon, which is more of your traditional red. Now, I'm just going to put Odalie Red and Constance Vermillon side to side. This is Odalie Red. You can definitely see the orange in it. And this is Constance Vermillon. Constance Vermillon. Beautiful. And lastly, I have the shade Janet Rust. So my lips are a little bit tinted, but this shade is again very pigmented, so it really doesn't matter. And this is what Janet Rust looks like. Definitely like a warm brick red. Beautiful as well. Oh my god. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh god. This is the shade Janet Rust. It's just perhaps the perfect brick red. I mean, it's stunning. What a beautiful shade. So those were the 8 Gucci lipsticks that I picked up. I started with, I think, 3. Couldn't help myself, got some more because they are stunning. They are really, really stunning. And thank you, Deepthi. One of you actually recommended these lipsticks to me and you told me how beautiful they were, and you're so spot on. So let's talk about the formula. So these lipsticks, as you saw, are very, very pigmented. They're also very thin. So I've been wearing them to work and I feel like you can't really feel them. They just, after a little while, just forget you're wearing lipstick. They're just so, so thin. They also look very, very matte, which I love about this formula. They're straight up matte. These are not velvety or like powdery. So at the moment, a lot of the matte lipsticks we have in the market are sort of that velvet, that powder formula. These are not like that. These are just straight up matte. They're flat matte. There's no powdery or that velvety texture with these lipsticks. Now, some of them will apply a little bit more smoother, a little bit more, almost a little bit balmy to the lips, while some of the shades will apply a little bit more dry. And that's probably because of the pigments in the formula. So in terms of formula, yes, some will apply better than others. However, generally, I've been wearing, I think, most of these shades for a full day, and what I can tell you is that I don't really find them drying. Now, on days that I do have dry lips, I do find that by the time I come to like that 4-hour mark, I need a little bit of hydration. So what I end up doing is applying just a little bit of a lip balm right in the center of my lip, so mushing my lips together, and then I feel comfortable. My lips still look pretty matte and it's perfect. I can kind of wear them the whole day. They also, from a longevity perspective, are really, really good, especially as the deeper the shades go. I find that in a normal work day, I only have to reapply them after lunch, and really that's about it. Otherwise, they're really on the entire time. I find them comfortable, super pigmented, they're really, really light, and the color selection is insane. Like I saw these in store and these were the ones I picked out because they just look so beautiful, and I find like the colors that I picked out are actually a little bit more wearable than a lot of these other shades that I saw, which were very intense, very bright, very avant-garde. So I'm a fan. And I think what we probably want to know is that these lipsticks have been compared to Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. So I do want to compare them to Lisa Eldridge. Now, I will say the Lisa Eldridge are actually quite different. So with Lisa's, they're also very pigmented. Of course, they're a matte formula. Now they do have that velvety texture that these don't have. Now Lisa's also are a little bit more plush. So I feel like they're of a slightly thicker formula. And so when you apply them to the lips, they feel a little bit thicker, they're more plush. I find Lisa Eldridge's less drying than the Gucci. The Gucci is just a little bit more drying than the Lisa Eldridge. So that's really the key difference between the two of them. Of course, there's also a difference in terms of shade selection. Now, I quickly want to swatch for you some shades from Lisa Eldridge that I have with the Gucci, just so you can get an understanding of how the shades differ. Just looking at this shade right here is the Gucci shade in Peggy Taupe, and then right here is Lisa Eldridge Muse, and you can see the difference between the two shades. Peggy Taupe is a lot brighter, more of a vibrant pink, whereas Lisa Eldridge Muse is more of a muted pink right there. Both shades are very beautiful. I've also just quickly swatched the shade Blush right at the bottom here, so you can see in terms of depth of color as well. This is Lisa Eldridge Blush. Okay, I think you're going to really like this comparison. So have a look at this one. So this right here is the Gucci Odalie Red. Then we have Lisa Eldridge Dragon, and then Lisa Eldridge Velvet Morning. And what I love about the Odalie Red is that if Velvet Morning and Dragon had a baby, which was what I was trying to do when I did my summer makeup tutorial video, you will end up with Odalie Red. So that is really beautiful, and you can see that the Lisa Eldridge Dragon shade is a lot more warmer and deeper than Odalie Red. I've also just swatched right here Janet Rust as well. It's also pretty different to Lisa Eldridge Dragon. So Dragon has a lot more orange, I think, and Janet Rust is most definitely a warmer, more like a terracotta red shade. And lastly, right here is Constance Vermillon, and then right here is Lisa Eldridge Ribbon. So Lisa Eldridge Ribbon is more of a true red, more of a blue tone red, whereas Constance Vermillon still has a little bit of warmth, a little bit of a orange tone in it, I think. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. These lipsticks are incredible. I think that if these two had a competition, it would be very difficult. I might still say Lisa Eldridge is slightly better than the Gucci, just because I find that the Lisa Eldridge isn't as drying as the Gucci. However, both of these are still very comfortable matte lipsticks, and I can wear both of them for a full day. I will say the only shade in Lisa Eldridge that isn't very good is the shade Affair, which I find to be particularly drying. However, the rest of the range from Lisa Eldridge is pretty consistent. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya!